Obtaining a personal loan after a bankruptcy. Well, it depends on the type of bankruptcy that you had. You could have had a Chapter 7, which is a complete wipeout, or a Chapter 13. Actually, it's easier to do it after a Chapter 7, which is a complete wipeout. The bankruptcy laws were recently revised, and it's made it more difficult in many respects for people to do a bankruptcy, and it's held more accountability for those that do a bankruptcy. But when you go to do a loan, they're going to look and see, well, okay, what are the chances that this person is going to pay us? And so your ability to pay, and of course, if you've done a complete wipeout, then you don't have any debts. Maybe you've reaffirmed your home and you've got the home mortgage and a car, and that's all you've got. So maybe you're in a better position to pay them back than when you had $1,000 or $2,000 worth of credit cards and so on and so forth that were eating your lunch. And so you go down, you talk to them, you explain what went on, and you know, typically you can do this on the phone. You don't have to go in person, and ask them if they are giving out lines of credit. You just had a bankruptcy. You'll be obligated to provide the initial court documents of when you filed the bankruptcy, and also the final discharge papers when the bankruptcy was over with. But we do mortgage loans for people that are 2 years out of bankruptcy all the time. Obviously, you want to reestablish your credit. There's some steps for doing that. And part of that whole thing is, you know, if you have to, you can even put some money in the bank and get what you call a secured loan, where you've got $10,000 in the bank or $500 in the bank, and you get a $500 loan just to prove that you can pay. That's the reason why people loan you money or don't loan your money based on your credit score, which is the record of how faithful you've been in paying your bills. And so, again, if you had a medical bankruptcy where everything was going along great, and then all of a sudden you had these big medical bills and you fell off the cliff, we'll look at your credit report, and the bank will look at your credit report, and they can see if you are a, quote, repeat offender, or if you had a significant life event that caused the bankruptcy. And all of this makes a difference to them.